In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about sentence stress and intonation. Stress is how loud or how long or at what pitch you're saying a word. Intonation is the rising and falling that happens when we speak. These are very important for English because they can affect how well your message is conveyed, but also it can affect the meaning of what you're saying. So let's have a look at a little clip. This clip is a great example of how stress and intonation can affect the meaning.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up.
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong,
What a day!
but also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Okay, we will come back to that clip at the end of this video and talk about some of the sentences in that clip. But for now, I want to focus on sentence stress specifically and how you should know what words you should stress. So you can take a look at this list. You want to focus your stress on the content words. These are the words that convey meaning. So you can see it's your nouns, your verbs, adjectives, adverbs, negative words, and modals. These are the words that most commonly express meaning. The words that you don't want to focus on or stress are the sentence structure words, the words that help a sentence convey grammar or structure, but not necessarily a lot of meaning in and of themselves. Let's take a look at some examples. In this first example, where do you think the stress is going to be? Okay, what if I read, Sally has 2 cats? Where's the stress? Sally has 2 cats. Okay, I stressed Sally, 2 cats. These are my content words. How about this sentence? My iPhone is broken. My iPhone is broken. Where do you think the stress is? iPhone and broken. Okay, what about this sentence? Pizza is my favorite food. Pizza is my favorite food. Pizza, favorite food. Where do you think? Where's the stress? What time does class start? What time does class start? I think when I spoke that sentence, my stress was on time, class, and start. What time does class start? Now, I want to make I want to point something out. In English, stress is subjective to the speaker's will. So what that means is you as the speaker can choose where you're going to put your stress. There's no solid rule that says certain words have to be stressed in a sentence or that certain words cannot be stressed in a sentence. The rule of sentence stress is a guideline. Usually we're going to focus on the content words. But whether you focus on all the content words or some of the content words, that's going to be up to you as the speaker. And there are situations in which you may emphasize a grammar word. So let's take, for example, Sally has 2 cats. If I were having a conversation with someone and that person said, Sally has a cat, The sentence is a cat. A suggests one cat. But I want to emphasize that there are two cats. My sentence will be, Sally has two cats. So the stress is on two. If somebody said, Sally had two cats, maybe I want to correct them. And I'm going to stress that grammar word. Sally has two cats. Because now I'm trying to emphasize the time frame. So you see, content words are usually what is stressed in English pronunciation. But as a speaker, you're making a choice about what to convey to your listener. And the stress is going to help you to convey that more correctly. All right, so I said earlier that stress can change the meaning of a sentence. And that's true. Where you put your stress can change the whole tone of a sentence. And this is why sentence stress is very important. This was also in the clip at the beginning of the video. Intonation was involved, and I'll talk about intonation in a minute. But for now, let's take a look at an example sentence and talk about how stress can change the meaning of a sentence. All right, take a look at this sentence. I didn't steal any money today. All right, I just read the sentence. Let's focus on a word. I didn't steal any money today. I didn't steal any money today. My stress is on today. And by stressing today, I'm implying that maybe I am a thief. I just didn't do it today. What if I said, I didn't steal any money today? I didn't steal any money today. That implies that I stole something else, not money. I didn't steal any money today. Who did? I didn't steal any money today. By putting stress on I, it actually makes it sound like I'm accusing somebody else of stealing money. If I say, I didn't steal any money today, now it sounds like I'm trying to defend myself. I want to prove that I didn't steal any money. I didn't steal any money today. I didn't steal any money today. By putting stress on steal, what does it convey? I didn't steal any money today. I didn't steal it, but maybe I found it. Somehow I came into some more money. Isn't that what that implies? Okay, let's review a little bit. So, why is stress important? Well, we said that stress can change the emphasis or the meaning of a sentence. So you're going to stress the words that are important for your message that you are trying to state to somebody else. Let's take a look at some of the sentences that were used in the clip that we watched. Now, before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about intonation. Intonation is the rising and falling that occurs when we speak. So it can change the meaning of a sentence, and it usually works together with word stress to alter meaning or to convey meaning. So let's just take a look at some sentences. All right, both the little girl and the guy said, "Is this my car?" And the way they said it, the intonation changed, but in this sentence, it's mostly about the stress. Is this my car? Is this my car? So, is this my car can make the sentence sound more angry. If I were to say, is this my car? It might be in response to, I sent my car off to be painted. I asked for it to be black, and I received a pink car, and I'm angry. Is this my car? The little girl said, is this my car? She was very surprised. Mine? Okay, let's look at another example. This is ridiculous. And if I remember correctly, intonation played a big part in this one. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Both of them are emphasizing ridiculous, but the little girl says it in a higher pitch and with a smile on her face, if that makes sense. You can tell by the tone in her voice that there's a more musical quality to it. Whereas the man, this is ridiculous. He's biting out the word ridiculous, and it changes the entire meaning. This can't be happening versus this can't be happening. Emphasizing the word at the end and with the rising intonation makes it sound a little bit more happy. When the man says it can't be happening, can't expresses a little bit more disbelief. Emphasizing that negative word can really draw the feeling of the sentence into a negative state. Okay, this last example is completely about intonation, and I think it's funny, so I wanted to include it. Shut up. If I look at you and I say, shut up, then you think I'm very angry with you. Just stop talking, get out of my way. But did you notice how the little girl said it? It was more, shut up. And in English, you can say just about anything and change the intonation, and that changes the meaning. The little girl was not being rude when she said shut up. She was expressing disbelief. And she did it in a good-humored way. She said, shut up. Her intonation was very friendly. It was more as if, are you serious? It wasn't shut up. So the guy, when he said it, he was more angry and expressing, that he wanted the other guy to stop talking. So be careful who you say certain phrases to. If you say them to the wrong person and with the wrong intonation, it can turn out bad for you. But anyway, this has been a short lesson on stress and a little bit on intonation. And I hope that you enjoyed the video.